Welcome students to this full steam ahead tutorial on Roblox building your own obby. In this tutorial we will be using our pre-made obby here in Roblox Studio. So we'll be selecting this and launching it. And we'll just be doing the basics of adding new shapes, rotating, moving, and manipulating those shapes to make our obby better. This is an introductory tutorial. Once our obby is launched, we can move around the same way. We can fly around the environment using WASD and orbiting with the mouse. Now this is the pre-made obby. It has multiple stages and saving points that we can go along to try and complete. We are going to edit and add some additional paths and pieces to it. Now to do that, we're going to stay on the Home tab. And we're only going to be using the parts here. So the parts are the block, sphere, wedge, and cylinder. Again, just adding basic pieces to our obby. I'm going to fly down to our starting spot and add a new path this way. Come up, select the shape that we want to add. I'll do a cylinder in this case. And I drop the cylinder. When I click on it, it enters the workspace. Now, this is just kind of floating freely. So I'm going to move it by coming here and selecting move and the piece here. And you see the movement arrows appear. And it allows me to move it up, down, left, right, backwards, and forwards. Then I'm going to make the piece a little bit bigger so that my player has an option to even jump on it. Go. So now it's a little bit bigger for them. I flew around because we can see right away this piece is not going to exactly work out. So let me move it again. And I'm going to then rotate it so that they have to jump on the cylinder. There's one last step when we drop any new piece into our obby like this. See how it's kind of floating out here in the sky? If I don't come up here and hit anchor, it will drop. Gravity works in our obby. So if I don't anchor the piece, it will fall and disappear into Never Never Land. So let me anchor it. Then I'm going to hit play and play my obby and test it out. Testing is critically important. Don't forget to test and try stuff out because it may look like you can make this jump when you're building. And then when you get in the game, oof. So I'm going to stop, come back up here, move that piece a little bit closer, a little bit down, and probably scale it to make it a little bit bigger for my player so that they have a chance to actually do it. Once I'm happy with the shape, come over, test it again. There you go. And now the first piece on my new path for my obby has begun. You should go in, add additional shapes, keep building out, moving, editing around, and adding all kinds of wild different options to this obby. Enjoy creating.